Hello everyone, in this problem we're going to talk about how you're going to use combinations to answer a question. A jury of 5 must decide whether Rick will pass his probability class. In order for Rick to pass, at least 4 of the jurors must be in favor. In how many ways can Rick pass his class? Okay, so in order to complete this problem successfully, you have to think of what is being asked. It says that at least 4 of the jurors must be in favor. So at least 4 means 4 or 5, right? And remember, when you're saying or 5, you will have to add the number of ways and not multiply, okay? Because these will be mutually exclusive events. So let's see. So if we have 4 of the jurors, and there are 5 jurors, right? So let's create 4 places like this. So we can have 5 jurors for the first spot of the person who will be in favor, 4 jurors for the second spot, 3 jurors for the third spot, and 2 jurors for the last spot. So altogether you're talking about, so far, 20 times 3, 60 times 2 is 120. Okay? Now you have to understand that this takes care of the ordering part as well, right? Because it orders the combination, right? It permutes it, but you're not allowed to have a permutation, right? Because if you're permuting, you're not creating a different way that Rick can pass, right? Because we're talking about a combination only. So you have to divide this result by 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Okay, because this just simply tells you that you will divide it by the number of ways that these guys can be ordered. Okay, so imagine that you have four guys, A, B, C, D. You can order them in 4 times 3 times 2 in 24 ways, right? Because you can order, you can have a BA, CD, you can have DC, AB, and so on, etc., etc. So this prevents it from counting these as additional number of ways, right? Because you're not talking about the ordering, you're talking about just choosing a combination of a particular set of judges, right? So you have to divide this 120 result by 24, right? By this denominator in the fraction. Okay, so as a result, it just means that you have 5. Now, the fastest way to achieve this result would be to simply do 5 choose 4. Okay, which means 5C4. Okay, so if you're using your calculator NCR, the N would be 5 and R would be 4. Okay, and that's equal to 5, right? Because, and once again, how does 5 choose 4 works? Well, it works in the following way. 5 factorial divided by 4 factorial times 1 factorial. Okay? So as a result, you have 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 divided by 1 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And as you see, these guys get cancelled out and you are left with 5 over 1. Okay? So that's just 5 ways to choose 4 of the jurors. But now what about if there are only 5? Well, if there are only 5, there's only one way of doing it, right? Because all 5 jury members, that's one way. 5 jurors, one way. And remember, you're not going to order these 5 jurors. That's why you cannot have more than one way of having these 5 jurors, because you're not permuting. You're only finding the combination possible, okay? So as a result, the total number of ways will be 5 plus 1, which is equal to 6. And that's answer choice B. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.